Good day and welcome to another edition of the Military and Foreign Affairs Network. I'm your host, the voice of reason. So, I wanted to do the daily Horn of Africa update on the conflict taking place inside of Ethiopia between the Tigray Defense Forces, the Oromo Liberation Army, versus the Ethiopian National Defense Forces. Well, I can report that fighting continues both within the region of Tigray, inside of the region of Amhara, in which TDF forces have infiltrated into some of those areas as well. Fighting continues in Oromia. With the Oromo Liberation Army continuing its offensive within a 60-mile radius of Addis Ababa. I recently had the opportunity to observe a video of Tigrayan Defense Forces. This appeared to be a rather rural area. There were literally hundreds of these TDF forces, Tigrayan Defense Forces, in very close proximity. They were. It was more of a celebration event, possibly a morale booster. Again, they numbered in the hundreds. Um, that tells me that any sort of operations in regards to the TDF are probably operations that consists of hundreds of TDF fighters, not small unit actions of 10 to 50 personnel. This was a very large unit, again, of hundreds of personnel in very close proximity, which also tells me that the threat of drone strike or airstrike really isn't prevalent at this point. If we were seeing widespread drone strikes and airstrikes in the region of Tigray, I very seriously doubt we would see such a large group of TDF fighters in such close proximity en masse in terms of what I observed. So it does say a lot. They appear to be fairly well equipped. The normal light infantry outfit, AK-47 variant rifles, light machine guns, and so forth. The operations that are continuing in Amhara, again, there is not a lot of direct information coming out of these regions, both in terms of Amhara and Tigray. There's simply a news blackout, and Ethiopia seems such a Addis Ababa concentric state that a lot of information outside of the capital is just very difficult to get a hold of unless you're getting reports that are generated in terms of video clips and direct confirmation of what's happening on the ground that can be relayed, so to speak. But again, the fighting continues. It's really all across Ethiopia at this point. I'm somewhat surprised that a lot of the news outfits have not, in terms of BBC, large news organizations, are just simply not reporting on this conflict. It's really kind of bizarre. I guess they have bigger and better things to worry about that they feel will generate uh, ad revenue in terms of people having interest in whatever is going on elsewhere. But it is significant, I would say, on the world stage in terms of the cost of life and for the people that are involved in the region. It is definitely very important. But again, not so much on the world stage for major media outlets. But as I continue to get information, I will continue to report. Thanks, everybody.